Be a man. Huh? We've heard it our whole lives. We've heard that phrase our whole lives. Be a man. Now, let me challenge you. What of if it's the very phrase that's broken us? Man, I'm speaking to you. That phrase, be a man, was never meant to heal you. It was meant to harden you. Huh? Now, instead of building strong, emotionally intelligent men, it often created emotionally repressed, disconnected man boys, grown males who were never allowed to mature beyond survival mode. And here is the problem with that phrase. From a young age, boys are taught that vulnerability is weakness. When they express sadness, fear, confusion, or even pain, they are told to man up. Don't cry. Act like a man. These commands don't build maturity. They build masks. They push boys to suppress their emotions, to hide their wounds, to perform strength rather than develop it. Now, this creates emotional underdevelopment. A man who can face external battles but cannot handle internal storms. He might be strong physically, trust me, or even driven externally, but emotionally, he's still stuck in a reactive, defensive boyhood. Manhood is not a command, man. It's a journey. You don't become a man because someone yelled it at you. You become a man by facing life, by failing, by learning through those failures, and choosing to grow through discomfort. True masculinity is forged in adversity, not in avoidance. It's built through challenges, not compliance. It's matured through reflection, not rejection not rejection of emotion. Being a man is not about suppressing softness. It's about developing emotional discipline, not emotional denial. There are three core pillars of mature masculinity. And the first pillar is mental strength. Not just grit, but discernment. Knowing when to act and when to wait. Making decisions rooted in values, not ego. Facing setbacks without losing your sense of self. The second pillar, emotional intelligence. Not reacting, responding. You learn to respond, not to react. Understanding your emotional triggers. Where now you're being accountable for your behavior. You communicate clearly and compassionately. The third pillar, spiritual alignment. Now here, most people always confuse it with religion, being religious. No. Spiritual has nothing to do with religion. Spirituality is about self, purpose. Asking yourself, why am I here? What am I building? Pursuing a life that aligns with your deeper values. Tapping into something bigger than your ego or even pain. Only when these three areas are nurtured does that phrase, be a man, take on a new meaning. Not as a weapon, but as a reminder of your maturity, not your mask. My people, you need to redefine manhood. A man is not a protector who suppresses his pain. A man is not a provider who neglects his soul. Neither is he a leader who lacks emotional control. A man is someone who can admit when they are wrong. Someone who can cry yet still lead. It doesn't mean when you're crying that you can't lead. You can cry and still lead. Someone who can carry others without dropping himself. True masculinity is gentle and it's grounded, it's strong and it's self-aware. You know, being a man isn't about avoiding vulnerability. It's about mastering it. It's not a moment. It's not a moment that now you're a man. No, it's a lifelong evolution. You know, and the ones who truly become men are not those who silence their feelings. They are the ones who face them, own them, and rise through them. My people, heal. Heal.